Rovers are the New Zealand national champions. Looks like we're ready to get this match started. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go! Right away, Tempest moves into the center of the field, grabbing those discs out of the yellow dispenser. Rover empties the blue dispenser and lines up for getting the purple dispenser emptied. Tempest had some shots in the three-point zone. They go back to the blue dispenser to empty that, and across the field, working on the purple dispenser as their teammates Rover hits them into the 4-point zone, the 3-point zone, the 1-point zone. Both robots at the fence, shooting disc into the zones, popping them out. We have 27 seconds left in this match. We have some 4-pointers, some 3-pointers. Looks like Rover's out of disc and moving on to the next portion. 18 seconds left in this match. They are in the expansion zone. Tempest in the expansion zone. One arm has been deployed. 2 arms has been deployed. Looks like we have 2 green contact bonuses. 6 seconds left. Nothing left to do but cheer. Let's hear it for this innovative division. Back to you, Grant.
Thanks so much, Casey. So we saw something interesting in that match. We saw both of them deploy going into the green contact zone, and they were finished with their match a couple seconds early. We saw that also before on the NASA field as well. That could be key later on, because as we all know, if you end up with a tie for first place, they get to run another tiebreaker match. And if they tie in that match, there's additional point criteria known as match stop time. If you get the same score as the other team in the tiebreaker match, setting your controllers down actually earns you like some match stop time points or a tiebreaker criteria. So it looks like these teams know that that might be coming, and they are giving it a shot early so they can kind of practice, make sure that they're not under extra pressure when they reach that potential point. Another thing you probably saw in that match was the consistency needed in order to hit the 3-point zone. That 3-point zone is critical. We saw on the Tesla field they did have a couple get knocked back into the 1-point zone, which is what you really don't want to see. That's what causes points that were already scored become points that weren't scored. And with that being said, I think the scorekeepers need a couple more seconds to add up the scores. So, Chad in the video booth, what do we got?
Sometimes all it takes is a little bit of encouragement. For me, it was the first computer science class that I ever took in college, where it was just a professor who reached out and said, "Hey, you're doing great." And I was like, I am.
Because I had such a great teacher, and I saw him as a mentor for myself, it was like everything clicked, and it was like, this is what math is for. This is what it's supposed to be used for.
There are so many women who offer to help me and mentor me, and without their guidance, I feel like I would be very lost.
Everybody is a leader in their own right. Leadership is everyone's business.
And I think for a long time, I thought leadership meant you do it by yourself.
We all can drive to be that example that everybody wants to follow.
A leader needs to be someone who's supportive of their team and encouraging for their team to do innovative things.
I think a good leader is someone, not only who inspires, but also sees the value in the people around them.
Even as a leader, to acknowledge that, you don't know everything.
The best we can do is create spaces for more women to speak up and be present and be spotlighted and serve as role models.
I'm so driven by doing the right thing, just inspire other people to kind of follow that.
Having a positive attitude can help anybody who looks up to you.
You are the person on the other side of that door that people want to connect with.
When you remember that every single person counts, it helps with making that dream of equality real.
Radar sensors in your car help make your